and welcome to Business Beat. I'm Cindy San Luis. We're outside of India's Tandoori in Hawthorne. Here on Business Beat, we highlight local companies to keep you up to date on new opportunities and information happening in our city. Let's get started. The South Bay is a melting pot of diversity, and our City of Good Neighbors is no exception. Just take a look at the variety of cuisine offered around town. Your palate can traverse the world with tastes from around the globe without leaving the neighborhood. We're going to take you to a few of these specialty restaurants around town. Our first stop is here at India's Tandoori, where it's not just the tasty curry that keeps customers coming back for more. It's a feast for the eyes, nose, and tongue. Colorful dishes with flavorful and aromatic spices are plentiful at India's Tandoori.
So how's appetizers today? Everything okay?
The restaurant has been in Hawthorne for 2 years and already has made a name for itself. You can count on finding Barbara and Frank Paulson dining here just about any day of the week.
We eat here almost every day. I do. Our car just doesn't know how to go anyplace else.
The food is great. Hospitality is good. Everything is just right. That's why we're here every day.
Laka Singh owns the eatery. His older brother runs the family's original restaurant in LA's Mid-Wilshire area.
We got a lot of requests, and we found a place here, and we opened up a restaurant here in Hawthorne.
And customers couldn't be happier.
That's good. That is good.
The restaurant's received high praises from critics, too.
We love Indian food, and it's hard to find good Indian food, so we thought we'd try it, and it's good.
With over 40 items on the menu, there's something for everyone. Enjoy champagne brunch on the weekends, or eat to your heart's content with the popular lunch buffet during the work week.
I tried everything, yeah. So I always take advantage of the buffets.
Laka strives to make your experience at India's Tandoori as personal and authentic as possible. From the food,
I actually go pick my fresh vegetables and the meats from the market, so we don't get anything delivered.
To the decor.
I brought all those from India, even the curtains that I have. So I took all the measurements, I went to India, I had a trip there.
Mr. Singh, Laka, has done so much with the restaurant. He's planted flowers and he's, worked on the decor. And he keeps inventing new recipes to serve on the buffet. He cooks himself sometimes.
And this right here is the deep-fried cauliflower, which is called the gobi pakora as appetizer. And then we make our own gravy from the onions, which is the curry gravy.
That pot has about 35 pounds of onions in it that will cook for 5 hours. A number of dishes take a few hours to prepare, while others are quick fixes.
Bread is made fresh as ordered, and then we use a little bit of the vegetable oil. This is going to be cooked in a clay oven, which is about 700 to 800 degree temperature in it. So the bread will be cooked just within less than a minute.
The bread, called naan, can be prepared with garlic, onion, chicken, or lamb. It cooks over hot charcoal in a clay oven called the tandoor, which can also be used in preparing main dishes, like chicken tikka masala and, of course, tandoori chicken.
It is good. We liked it, and it tastes almost close to what we have in India.
But the food is a real thing here.
All the curries to me are really good.
Most of the spices in Indian food have been used for their medicinal properties in addition to flavor. Cumin, turmeric, and other spices dazzle your taste buds for main courses, while sweets are on the menu for dessert.
I actually have some special dessert that you won't find in other restaurants. It's on my own recipes. There's a mango dessert, and we have a carrot pudding, which I did that too.
From start to finish, Laka and his staff are ready to give you the ultimate taste of India, complete with ambiance.
It feels like family to us.
And hospitality. India's Tandoori is located at 4850 West Rosecrans Avenue. For more information, visit their website at www.indiastandoorilax.com or call 1-310-675-5533. Now, chai tea is a staple beverage throughout India that can be prepared in many ways, with spices, honey, milk, and sugar usually added to taste. Now, while I enjoy my chai, check out Uncle Joe's Barbecue and Soul Food Kitchen. Michelle Mizell Archer takes us down south.
You have to chop it up before you serve it up. And for nearly a decade, Mr. Joe Jackson has chopped and served his famous Southern-style cooking at Uncle Joe's Barbecue and Soul Food Kitchen.
And once you got that thing down and people say they like it, you stay with it.
Jackson's menu has something for everybody.
The hot links, 2 hot links with red beans and rice. And the iced tea is good too.
I like the pork chop because the taste of it is really good, you know.
Now, one of their best sellers are these chicken wings, and there's a trick to cooking them. You have to keep moving them, just like this.
From frying it up to ringing them up.
Rib tip dinner, $10.95.
Jackson credits his success to his mother and no one else.
And my mom used to come from work and sit down, and she would say, Joe, get the chicken out of the ice box.
Jackson's mother obviously taught him how to cook more than just chicken.
And we lay the slab like so, the bone down, okay? There's a reason for that. With the bone down, that holds the flavor in the meat.
He adds a handful of hickory.
Put the hickory in there.
Then shuts the door and waits.
In 3 hours and 30 minutes, it's going to say ding, 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 and it's finished.
But Jackson isn't sharing all his cooking secrets.
Yeah, it's not that much of a secret. I just, just don't want to say it right out because they go home and do it, and then I won't be selling my tea.
So customers have to keep coming back for more, both for the food and something else.
I'm just happy when somebody comes through the door and we get in a conversation.
More than likely, Jackson will talk about growing up in Louisiana, or maybe his U.S. Army career, or maybe even the list of African-American inventors he proudly posts on his restaurant wall.
I'm not against anything else out there. I just want to show them how diverse we can be.
Joe Jackson isn't scared to show his diversity. For the longest time, his restaurant was called Aunt Jenny's Barbecue and Soul Food Kitchen. He only recently changed it to Uncle Joe's.
Yeah, Uncle Joe's. I can't be anything. I'm Joe and I'm Uncle-y, so that's it.
But don't worry, Uncle Joe says everything else at the restaurant stays the same, especially his cooking. For Business Beat, I'm Michelle Mizell Archer.
Uncle Joe's Barbecue and Soul Food Kitchen is located at 12807 Crenshaw Boulevard. Uncle Joe and his restaurant staff can be reached at 1-310-263-0501. Business Beat will be back after these messages.
Can you tell which of these children was not born free? Can you tell which of these children was not born equal? Can you tell which of these children does not deserve to be treated with dignity? We can't either. Human right number 1. We are all born free and equal. What are human rights? Find out at youthforhumanrights.org.
You want to fight childhood asthma? Fight it with a bear. Fight it with a duck. Fight it with a wrench. You can fight childhood asthma by tossing Teddy in the freezer to wipe out dust mites, by drying off bath toys to keep mold away, and by fixing leaks to stop the moisture that lets mold grow. Discover other simple ways to prevent an asthma attack. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS or visit noattacks.org, because no child should feel like a fish out of water.
The South Bay Energy Savings Center, offering free energy efficiency and water conservation programs to South Bay residents and business owners. We're working with Southern California Edison, the gas company, and West Basin Municipal Water District to help our community save water, save energy, and save money. Call us or visit www.sbesc.com to learn more.
I'm Chinese.
I am Russian.
I am East African.
I'm Canadian.
I am Filipina.
I am Irish.
I am Bulgarian. Korean. I am American.
I am Brazilian.
Italian.
Mexican. I'm British.
Swedish.
French.
I'm Israeli.
Mongolian.
I'm
Japanese.
We are mankind.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we're highlighting specialty restaurants throughout Hawthorne. Well, it's time to turn your taste buds from the Cajun kitchen over to garlic, plantains, and onions. Kate Larson brings us to Veradero Cuban Cafe.
Just like the country where it comes from, the food at Veradero Cuban Cafe is sizzling with flavor.
You know, they got the Cuban flavor. I mean, you go to other places that doesn't have the real, Cuban flavor.
But just what is Cuban flavor?
Cuban food is an excellent style of food. It's very unique in flavor. It's a mixture of Spanish food and African food.
In Cuban food, you got your black beans, you got your white rice, you also got your yellow rice, you got your fried plantains, the sweet ones, the hard ones.
One of the most popular items at the Veradero Cafe is the Cuban sandwich, which includes slow-roasted pork, ham, and Swiss cheese. Also delicious, the homemade tamales and fried plantains. And let me tell you, you're not going to go wrong with anything at this restaurant because it's all delicious. Pork is a staple of Cuban cuisine.
We have pork, which translates to lechon in Spanish, and our pork is it's a process when we make it. We roast it for over 8 hours. It's marinated overnight.
Maybe the pork is why everyone I talk to likes the same thing.
The sandwich, the Cuban sandwich with roasted pork and ham and Swiss cheese, delicious.
My favorite dish, I love Cuban sandwiches.
The Cuban sandwich is delicious.
Personally, I'm a sandwich person. I love the Cuban sandwich.
The Veradero Cafe is also a bakery with some of the best bread and pastries around.
They got great food over here, the Cuban pastries, which I love.
A lot of the pastries are filled with tropical fruit-flavored jellies.
Tropical fruits are big in Cuba. Mango, guava, pineapple, these are fruits that are commonly found in Cuba. We have not done really anything to change the originality of our pastries or our food.
In fact, you can be sure that anything you eat at Veradero is authentic Cuban cuisine, as some of the cafe's Cuban customers will attest to.
I think it's a really authentic Cuban food.
Because I'm Cuban myself, so it makes me like I'm back home.
Oh, it's the most authentic that I could find in LA. It's the best that I found on the West Coast.
There's a reason the food at Veradero is so authentic. It's owned and operated by a real Cuban family.
Both of my parents are Cuban, my grandparents are Cuban. I've ate Cuban food and I've had Cuban coffee, I've had Cuban culture, I've had all types of everything in the Cuban community.
Nelson and Chris's grandparents opened the original Veradero Bakery in Lenox in 1972. When their grandparents retired last year, the brothers decided to reopen as a cafe in Hawthorne.
It's not really a new business, it's an existing business that's moved locations and has been expanded.
So we really just wanted to continue the tradition that he started so many years ago. So it was a very important thing for us to continue that. There are many people that many customers that we've had for many, many years, and a lot of people actually really rely on our food.
But food isn't the only reason customers keep coming back to Veradero.
I love the atmosphere, the people that work here, they're very nice, they welcome you.
Really friendly. It's like a family.
And family is exactly what the Caraballo brothers are going for.